Being a YouTuber has been more interesting than ever before. Within the past weeks my channel hit one record low after another. I went into self-quarantine after my flight back to Europe, and I also stopped uploading videos to YouTube. But now everything seems to turn around again. Tom Paulini featured my channel on Business Insider in an article about the impact of coronavirus on aviation vloggers and bloggers. vidIQ gave me a shoutout across all social media platforms, and my last video about my escaping flight from the US on TAP Portugal completely outperformed the past 10 videos by a lot. And now let's jump back in time to one of the most challenging flights of my life. Evening and welcome to another FlyAround video. Originally I was booked on a Delta Airlines flight on board their Boeing 737-200 from Boston to Los Angeles, but last minute I found a super cheap flight on Alaska Airlines, a new airline that I've never flown before, and I said why not use this chance and experience a new airline. Let's go! Even though this flight was booked super last minute, it seems like I secured myself an exit row. Sadly not the window, but it's an all-night flight anyways. So let's see what Alaska Airlines has to offer on this 6 to 7 hour flight to Los Angeles. Yes, you heard it right, it's a 7-hour flight to Los Angeles due to the bad weather across the country. With that said, this will be the longest Boeing 737 flight I've ever flown on. So I guess there's another change. They just switched my seat from the aisle seat to the window seat in the same row. So it's still an exit row, and let's enjoy this flight. Alaska Airlines has a rather basic looking economy cabin that is laid out in a typical 3x3 configuration. I have to mention that no seat is equipped with a screen for your entertainment during your flight. And not to forget, the seats are rock hard and definitely not comfortable enough for a 7-hour flight. As lucky as I always am, the legroom was outstanding. But can you guess what I prefer even more? You're totally right, I love to have a full row for myself on a 7-hour flight.
Please be mindful of others and step out of the aisle to let them pass, and please place smaller bags underneath the seat in front of you and stow your larger bags in the overhead compartment. If you're seated in an exit row, please review the exit seating requirements on the seat.
Shortly after departure, the crew walked around the cabin to hand out free snacks and drinks to the few passengers that were on board. A key to a restful flight is to stay hydrated throughout the whole flight. As I didn't know how many rounds they will serve, I ordered 3 drinks to be prepared for the next 6.5 hours of simply flying. Alaska Airlines offers free entertainment on your mobile devices, which worked perfectly fine as the cabin was nowhere close to be fully booked. To waste some time on this flight, I watched the newly released Joker movie and I still don't know until this day if I liked it or not. Yes, it is clear to say that I used all space available to survive this 7-hour flight on a Boeing 737. After the longest 7 hours of my life, we finally approached and landed safely at LAX airport. If you're new to this channel, I can highly recommend you to watch the video I created about my time in the City of Angels.